Hey up and welcome to episode 30 of the OMRTG, the Big 3-0. I've decided to make a few changes to the video and the series over the last few weeks and going forward. You've seen at the start of the series, it was all about trading and SBCs, and it got us to a team with 5 icons, 4 of them prime icons and 2 team of the years. Now, with a real top end team worth millions, I don't need to be trading constantly. Investing in and doing all the marquee matchups, player of the month investing, league investing and so forth. Sure, that team of the year De Bruyne and Ramos would be lovely, but to be honest, it doesn't really feel like it's worth the effort. Come team of the season, there'll be some amazing cards we can try out, which is especially easy on PlayStation this year with all the icons to link for chemistry. So I won't be showing rewards packs unless we pull something really special. I probably won't be showing a lot of SBCs unless we do any other prime icons, or if we get some more special cards released. I find packs quite boring if you don't pull anything, and don't really fancy editing it into the video going forward. You've seen how we've made our coins over the series, and if my coin total shoots up, I'll show you why. And I'll show you the changes I make to the team, but for now we're going to concentrate on gameplay and any tips and discussions we want to have around the game. So on that note then, let's start off with the weekend league. I did the Maradona prime icon loan that was surprisingly only an 82, and put an architect chem style on him to boost his strength. It also put his passing stats up to 99s. Whether that made any difference or not, I'm not sure. But I've got to say, his card was absolutely unbelievable. Probably the best card I've used this year. What I was doing was swapping him for Del Piero at cam for fitness. So like Del Piero would play 2, and then Maradona would play a game, and it saved on fitness cards. To start with, every game Maradona played, I won. And I think he got 3 goals on his debut that you can see here. On screen right now. You know I like that Alessandro Del Piero, but this guy was so productive. I know a lot of people said they didn't like him, but for me I thought he was great. At nearly 3 million though for his SBC, and something like, well, it was 15 million his only card on the market when I looked. It's not a card I'm going to be picking up certainly anytime soon. The pros with him, his passing, obviously with 99s, it should be good, but he did always seem to find his man. His free kicks and corners were spot on, and as we mentioned free kicks, you see him score that banger there in FUT Champions. Really good free kicks. His long range shots and shooting in general was top class. His dribbling was good. He has 5-star skills, of course. His skills felt really tight when you wanted to try a few cheeky moves. Like he didn't let the ball run away from him while he was skilling and stuff. His weak foot never really felt like a problem because he didn't use it. He must have the avoids weaker foot trait, because whatever position he was in, he tended to just use his left foot and kick it with the outside of his left if it was in a position where you'd normally use your right. A very fun card to use for 20 games. Really, really good. And I'm really quite pleased EA have dropped these loan icon things, because like the players like Pele and Ronaldo and Maradona, you wouldn't normally get to play with because they're so expensive. But as you can see, we had quite a lot of fun with him in FUT Champions and in the daily knockout this week too. As you may have seen in the last video, we sold that 88 Rijkaard. We were playing at centre back, as we now have prime Rijkaard in midfield. So rather than buying someone for this weekend of FUT Champions that you're seeing now, what I did was I alternated between the Desailly and the Blanc loan icon cards to see which I liked best, or whether I would be looking elsewhere at like a Ramos, a Ginter, or a Nacho Fernandez, because those 3 players would give the keeper to Stegen 10 chemistry. I started off thinking Desailly was better due to his strength and pace in the first few games of FUT Champions over the weekend. He felt like he might be the better card, but in the end I much preferred Blanc. I think it might be to do with his agility maybe. It felt like I gave more fouls away with Desailly. Blanc was better on the ball, better positioned. He's taller obviously as well, so occasionally he'd be good for headers. And as you can see, we did go out and buy the 89 Laurent Blanc. I don't think there was much difference in the stats to justify twice the price between the 89 and the Prime. It was just like 1 strength and 1 standing tackle. But I'll now be able to see how he plays in game, and he'll be in my team for the next FUT Champions and any daily knockout and that we play going forward. I bought him for, I think it was $7.92 on open bid, which I thought was a good price. All the others were over 800,000 and had been selling around 820 at the weekend, but as soon as I picked him up he started appearing for $7.89 and cheaper, but oh well. I would imagine the icon prices are going to crash a little bit coming up soon, as well as we're not too far away from team of the season. We'll start getting a lot of cards from a lot of different leagues with similar sorts of stats. If I find I don't like him after this week, I can sell him for not too much of a loss. The other advantages of having a French centre back is we could go and repurchase that inform Alessandrini and he would get 10 chemistry. Mkhitaryan's done alright. I like having him with the 5-star weak foot and the high work rates, but his output's not been as good as Alessandrini's. Of course the MLS season has started again, so he might even get another inform. Can you imagine? But that's going to be the end of the video for this week, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.